the right button wheel. Alright, welcome back to Star Wars. So, we've already rolled 4 dice, and yep, we've done a little bit of manufactory. Everyone now has a slug pistol. It's going to end well, I'm sure. So, yes, you're on the lovely planet of Bagara. Yep. You've got through customs. You've found that the bounty hunter is already waiting for you. And you've also been told that you can't carry all your major weapons around with you. Because, this is a civilized place and you're not going to get shot at by everyone.
Of course not.
Of course not. No. Who would think that?
Oh, did you roll duty?
We're carrying duty over from last time.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm assuming armour is off the table as well.
Armour's fine.
Armour's fine. You
No,
just look you look like a weirdo, but...
Well, actually, to be honest with you, I'm probably not going to be wearing my armour anyway, because if we need to actually investigate what's going on here, I need to mingle, and it's hard to mingle with nobles wearing a bloody battle suit. So.
I look like a weirdo anyway, so I'm wearing my armor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Plus you're the reason you're on the planet.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we were going full ahead with you being a prize fighter plan, weren't we? So actually, you walking around in armour just builds the brand, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm wearing the Lucifer suit over the armor, so...
Nice. Okay. How much... Did we determine... I wasn't here last week again, sorry about this, but did we determine how much time we have before the fight we need to wrangle Jar into?
There's no fight. You just told you're coming here to set stuff up.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we may have to find a fight or create a fight.
I don't think customs is going to be tracking you that much. They just need a reason for entering the planet.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
I'll find a fight anyway.
You've all ticked the box. You're not going to find work here or try and stay here for longer than like a few weeks. So
We're just tourists.
yeah, you're just tourists.
Demonstrated we have appropriate funds.
Yep.
Alright,
Our
well,
ship looks terrible, thinking about it.
to be fair, they're not going to really give a shit. It's not a hot ship. And to be fair, actually, it makes less of a problem than our old ship does, because at the end of the day, the old ship would be immediately clocked by the bounty hunter, even if it's more appropriate for the planet. This just looks like a cargo freighter stopped off whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
Well, what I would say
cargo
is...
freighter with curious legs. No, just a cargo freighter with very curious legs underneath it, but yeah, sorry, go on.
Well, I was going to say, if we... Well, our cover's still in place at this point, so I was going to suggest we split up and try and cover as much ground as possible while the going's still good. So we've got some of us who are obviously more capable at talking to the people on the streetwise stuff, and we have people more capable of talking to the hobnobbing elites and the like. Gray, you said this was sort of a civilized planet. Are we talking sort of Naboo-esque, just as a point of comparison here?
Yeah, that type of thing. So not massively built up, but still a lot more populous than anywhere you've ever been. Apart from Coruscant.
Apart from Coruscant, yeah, sure.
Hey Gray, can you copy paste an item from somebody's inventory into somebody else's?
I'm not sure. I've never tried.
It's like time to experiment.
Because I know you can give people items, but I don't. But that's like the stock items. I was wondering if you could do it for non-stock.
I can give it a go.
I know he's accidentally given me quad laser cannons before.
What have you called it?
I mean, I don't know why you ever told them about that. That would have been bloody handy.
I couldn't use them, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, because you don't do gunnery, do you?
No.
If not, I can just type out the stats.
No, it's, what's it weapon called?
I have it in my inventory. It's custom Zex brand slug thrower pistol.
That's it, yeah. Who's got it then?
Arcturus and... Who else wanted one?
Balance.
Yeah, they each get one.
Lovely
I'll
stuff.
subtract
Yeah,
200
be
credits.
yes.
Ta-da!
Oops.
I can, but the most that I can do is craft a new one, or with the Tinkerer / jury rig. I cannot actually modify yours and then give it to you without it like losing the bonuses.
Really? Why is that not showing up in the combat box? Oh, I'll fix that in a minute. Alright.
Later, are you there?
The pistol ain't good, but it's better than none.
No, agreed. Okay, does anybody have any objections to that then? Shall we just crack on and try and get as much information as possible?
I think the first place we should go is to the campaign center for the Republican candidate.
So, really?
Well,
I thought we should, go and Watergate the other officers.
Watergate? Oh.
I don't know where they are.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that was a verb. We're gonna go Watergate the hell out of
I thought you said
Apparently
waterboard. I thought you meant waterboard.
waterboard.
We can do that too.
I mean,
But,
Or the political campaigns officers is public knowledge.
Man, what did you do last night? Oh man, we got so Watergated.
I want
Sure,
to get
but-
the shit out of it, man.
we know nothing about the political situation on this planet.
No.
Like, all that we know is that the Hutt candidate is doing oddly better. We know nothing else.
Yeah, but we don't want the Republican candidate to know there's a Republic Black Ops team on the planet. That's terrible for local optics.
By this logic, we should actually just assassinate all the Hutt people and just
Let's
make
not
sure
do that.
never to
what
never
we need
never
to-
to speak to a Republican
No.
person.
Well, what
at
we
all.
need to do is we need to actually start asking people around, hey, what's going like, we don't necessarily need to hit everyone, just essentially the power brokers. And then, if we can figure out what's going on, try to reverse such a thing. We don't need to or want to necessarily tell people, hey, we're people who are supporting the Republic and we want them to win, so we're going to sabotage the other people.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
yeah, that's very true.
Look, some people can go. Okay, some of the people, perhaps the sneaky people, can go to the Republic offices, and some of the people, the more talky, less sneaky people, can go elsewhere or even to the huts.
I go for the sneaky party, I guess.
I'll be going with the talkie
Apparently,
party then.
since
Why are
my
we?
presence is 2 and I have absolutely no speaking capability.
The thing to also keep in mind is we are essentially telling Gray we're splitting the party. Maybe we shouldn't split the party.
Well, okay.
True.
Well,
It's a
actually, we
social.
have enough people, though. That's the problem.
It's also a social thing. I mean, sure, you can drop a fight on us if you want, but
Well, we also have comlinks for one thing.
As
They
long as
can't
not-
ban those.
a few people with Zex at all times.
Yeah, as long as Zex is never alone, so she doesn't get ganked by the bounty hunter, it's a fair point.
oh yeah,
Well,
whenever
I was
Zex
gonna
travels
suggest this.
abroad, we're welding her into a cast iron bolt.
What I was going to actually say is maybe there's a way we can actually do both and not split the party up. We just find. What's the name of this Hutt candidate who's doing unusually well?
I don't think we've got a name.
I don't think it's not a candidate. It's just voting for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like the
is
US
there-
presidential. You're voting for the person. So it's just for some reason. I've forgotten his name. I'm just going to bring the polls picture up again.
Oh, that thing. Oh, Sip hasn't seen that anyway.
No, I haven't seen the latest one. Bloody hell. I haven't seen the latest one, no. I mean, that's it, right.
Duh.
I brought it up because maybe there's some kind of fundraiser or something we could all go to for the Hutter line.
Yeah, we need to fight or break into the dark campaign offices.
Well, why do we even need to break into their offices immediately? I mean, we can do that after once we get a sense of the land, but I'd say first things first, we just try and do the least conspicuous or least likely to blow up in our faces option.
That sounds too sensible. I agree.
Yeah, my
That's why
suggestion
I'm
was,
here,
was to go to the huts and be all like, "Yeah, I support the huts. Let's talk to some people here."
Why even preface it with, yo, I love the Huts? Why not just actually just hit the local marketplace and just get the feel of land that way? We don't have to hang a flag up for anybody.
Mhm.
The marketplace isn't going to know anything.
Well, they're going to have people on the street who might at least tell us why they suddenly feel so Hut inspired. Or if you know you're at some kind of big party event for the Huts, we might at least sense, if there's some big sudden scheme or something that keeps on getting mentioned as the new Hut thing. I don't know. It just seems to
How
me
do you
that we
get-
shouldn't go breaking into offices immediately before we actually just do some recon.
Sure, but how do we get invited to said party?
Well,
I have a
By
deception.
going and
I have a
talking
deception
to them,
roll.
perhaps.
First of all, some of us have deception, and second of all, some of us could just also be talky. I mean, my one thought is that it'd be easier to do it that way than the actual breaking and entry bit.
Have you seen our stealth?
Yeah,
It
you've
depends
seen
on whether or
it talk.
not someone's wearing their power armor, isn't it? But yeah, it's fair point.
I'm pretty sure the power armor is quite noticeable on the streets.
Yeah.
Just mount brooms to the side of it and say it's a street sweeper. Don't do that.
Did we get the power armor past customs?
It's in your ship.
I was going to say.
Okay.
I mean, it's
suspect
kind of
they
like
wouldn't.
it's not that the fact that they're going to stop you having stuff on your ship because then once
Yeah, sure.
it's going to be kind of like an extraterritorial. One of the things with embassies,
Extraterritorial?
yeah, because ships go to different worlds that have different laws, so they can't. As long as it stays on your ship, they're probably going to say it's fine. The moment you take it off the ship, that's when they have quite problems with it.
Yeah.
It'll be less fun.
No, that makes sense. Okay. Well, in which case, if we're through customs,
Of course, that doesn't work on Imperial worlds,
no,
Who?
No, of course not.
but on Republican worlds, they tend to be a bit more nice.
But,
bloody first order.
so the main point is, can we find a fundraising event for the Dar campaign on the HoloNet?
Possibly. Streetwise, Underworld, role.
Yeah, two things I definitely would not have. Oh, I'll do it.
Yeah, there probably will be some wrestling matches.
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
I thought you were looking for someone for Jar to fight.
No.
We were actually just looking for a fundraiser for the DARS.
Oh, fundraiser.
Yes,
oh.
no, we want Jar to fight.
No, see, the fundraiser is the wrestling match.
Yeah.
A charity wrestling match, yes.
Yes.
Also
I'm
Jar,
actually tempted to run with that.
Arthur, would you like to give your brawl weapon the Sunder quality?
That would be nice.
One
Can you
second.
give it?
Back.
Can you give it concussion?
Concussive requires 2 advantages. Or 2 triumphs.
Oh,
I
damn.
am sorry, I rolled 1 triumph too few.
It's cool. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
It's also they really don't want you to have that, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's almost as if.
Alright, so we find this fundraiser then.
Which is a wrestling match.
Which is now a wrestling match because it's too funny not to
Okay.
be. They're going for lowest
Is
common
there an
denominator.
open... I'm sorry.
They're going for lowest common denominator, so.
Fair. Do they have a sign-up sheet for Jar?
No, it's going to be kind of like. It's probably much more of a kickboxing or something like martial arts style thing. So high class.
So it's not an invitational.
No, if it's a fundraiser, no. This is an exposition match. Although if something horrible was to happen to one of the contestants and they needed somebody to fill in,
Oh, come on, let's
Is
not
it-
even go down that road. We can
It's a friendly bloodbath.
we can very easily get in without needing to already cripple people. We've only just arrived on this place,
I
gentlemen.
don't say cripple, it just
You
has to.
You just give him a hell of a stomachache or something.
Yeah, he's just throwing his guts up the entire time.
Why
Like-
do we need to do that when we can just go in the front door? It's a fundraiser. We don't have to have jar fighting. We could literally just go in.
Yes, we do. Because the better the jar fights, the more distracted everybody else will be.
And also, Jar
Not everybody's going to the Jar. Well, actually, you could get everybody to go to the Jar fight if we publicize this well enough. And then if people are at the Jar fight, they're not other places.
so we can
Because also they're wondering, who the hell is this Jar character? Why is he so popular? And how can we use him?
Yeah, and if Jar does
seriously.
well enough, that could ingratiate him with the candidate, or at least the staffers on this planet.
I'm pretty sure if he does well enough at the fight and he's victorious and popular, he can get an audience with the candidate just so Jar can, proclaim his love of the Huts.
Oh man, this group.
He's a Trandoshan.
Oh, for fuck's
Trandoshans
sake.
are all slavers, obviously. You know.
Oh god! Why not just walk in the front door?
You just don't like it because it's a good plan.
No, it's not the simple plan is the problem here.
But then we'll know
Needlessly fucking complicated is the problem.
Simplest for unimaginative people. I mean, you can still break in and steal stuff while Jar's doing this. Or talk to people, whatever you want.
Okay, fine.
This gets Jar closer to the campaign staff, which is only good.
I see nothing can go wrong with this.
And
Nothing
that's
at
the
all.
problem right
Despite the fact that Jar has been seen with Zex and certainly will draw tons and tons of attention.
there. Yeah.
I
Yep.
have not thought of that at all.
And Jar will also probably be previously English language.
Just put some different face paint on and give him a different stage name. He'll be fine.
Yeah, you see, it won't actually be Jar that's going to the match. It'll be his alter ego that will be going to the match. Nobody knows who he is under the mask.
Spelled like that.
I cannot deny that logic.
But yeah,
No.
first thing first, we have to find out who's taking part in this match and sabotage someone.
We'll sabotage one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's not knock out everybody, otherwise the whole damn thing.
I mean, are we literally going to be going like, hey, we want you to break a leg? Literally.
No, again,
Yeah.
you can just make him slightly ill.
Or even just find out if there's a fighter who's been pressured into going, and just sort of say to him, you know what, we have a guy who'll take your place.
Or,
Bow out.
yeah, but he probably wants to do this fight for no publicity. We'd have
What
to
in the name of God is that?
or threaten him into not going.
That's actually supposed to be two names. It's just
Oh, but who are the names of them?
those are the names of the two fighters you can find:
Oh, okay, right,
Kunitano and Grotto Dalf.
okay.
Ooh, can I do some street rice to see if they have any dirty history in their past? You
Maybe
know,
just blackmail them too. Yeah, that's a good idea.
like bad reputations, bit
Well,
dodgy stuff. Kind
They
of.
know that you'd have to go a bit deeper than that, so it's probably going to be at least a hard, possibly a formidable check.
Formidable makes sense.
Yeah, formidable with an upgrade.
Because why not?
Because you don't know the world very well, you don't know them very well.
And I'm going to upgrade in return.
Well, at least we didn't alert them that we were finding them.
Well,
Found
goddamn,
the stats them.
I found out a lot about them. Turns out they're both actually clean.
Gray, so in order to save time and not to clutter things, you want me to just make one roll again?
Yeah.
And now Zex, the merry bad bomb-maker, strikes again.
Get your fire on.
So there's nothing. I don't think we've got anything we can blackmail them on, but I could get us a meeting with one of them. I know some information which is personal. It's not like anything you can blackmail them, but if I say, "Hey, this," they'll turn up to a meeting, and then we can do something else.
Well, or you found somewhere they'll be, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of found their schedule. No, not counter upgrade.
Do we know, I mean, did Valance dig up anything actually about them
Ooh.
in terms of, say, are they just local celebrities? Are they off-worlders brought in to make the event look good? Or
Not really. That stage.
I think they'd be like local, wouldn't they?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to be in like locals, so not off planet.
Okay.
Well-known locals.
Yeah. That's probably the pull, though, isn't it? You wouldn't want someone off planet. You'd want some couple of local celebrities fighting to support, this great leader.
Local's a big enough name,
That's a happy noise from Zeb.
I'm allowed to be.
Alright, well, if we have where we expect them to be, why not just... We'll head on over. I'm assuming it's a dojo or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Christ's sake.
Well, see, since they're just failures and I didn't make anything, it's just I'm wasting material. So sorry about that.
Guess you don't roll it to spin.
There's a smoke coming out of the workshop.
Yeah.
With all the
Smoke
advantage
and
there.
smoke followed by lots of swearing.
The advantage is we're not setting the fire alarm off.
He's turned it off.
Or the Halo
Even that,
fire
what's
suppressor
happening-
system.
Yeah.
And remember, all of this was while we were in hyperspace, so there's no escape.
So what happens if he does?
Really
If he,
damn fine firing
Great,
pin,
you
it
really
turns
should
out.
do-
It's just the rest of the grenade is the problem.
great, you really should counter upgrade these rolls. He
Yeah.
would have rolled a couple of despairs. He would have rolled 3 despairs on that last.
Oh
turn.
yeah, if you can do enough one, I'm going to upgrade it.
No.
He now has to do another one.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens? Okay, he can't roll more than 1 despair, but
Yes, he can.
retroactively,
There will be... Oh, okay. Fair play. What do you even give a grenade on the fire as a quality?
it explodes.
Well, that's what I'm checking. Can you even apply qualities of any kind to explosives? I thought they
Oh,
were
you
just
must be
pretty
able
much
to.
make and do.
Probably like knock
You can
down.
apply
or-
all of the
non-lethal.
you can apply all the same qualities. I could give it the burn quality,
Yes, yes.
Ooh.
so I can make white phosphorus grenades and be maximum war crimes.
Ooh. Oh god! Last we go down maximum war crimes, we've been doing so well so far.
Can you make those beak grenades?
Why not make them non-lethal, just for shits and giggles?
Yeah, I could.
Ray, I think you need to bring out the picture.
No.
No, that's the thing. They haven't been made yet, and we haven't used them. We're still on the side of good, damn it.
Nominally.
Well, some of us are better than others.
Gray, since this is the 3rd attempt, do you want me to just roll for the other grenades, or do you want me to just say that's all the ones I was going to make?
I just say you got to try if it's all the ones you're going to make.
Okay. I'll figure out what the triumph is going to be spent on later.
Cool.
All right, so you're going to walk
gonna
into the training dojo where they're both sparring because, of course, it's not real.
Yeah. But my code
Really?
That's some pretty damn good outfits right there.
That's the first hit if you Google Star Wars wrestlers.
What?
It's that C-3PO and R2-D2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh
See,
my God.
Camp PO. Oh god. Well, that's a thing.
I desperately tried to find a picture of a Trandoshan in a wrestling suit, but I could not.
No.
Well, you'll just have to
find
make
a good luchador mask and slap it on a Trandoshan picture.
job done.
The problem with Trandoshan's face is make that quite hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I looked into
It'd
it.
be really ill-fitting.
That's
Well,
gonna stop the
the
translation.
Trandoshan wrestler.
I did. You don't find a hell of a lot. I almost want to say my idea is, if perhaps not unique, a little out there.
Alright, Valance, seeing as you're the one who knows shit about this lot, maybe you should take the lead on actually talking to them.
I could talk to them.
Well, that too.
Actually, if someone can make a poison, I can like put it in their food.
Fortunately, the only person that could have done that is Ablative, probably,
Uh-huh.
and he's not here now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a way of using old upgrade for it, but
You
Can
can
we go
probably
to a
do-
pharmacy and like buy something that'll
That's what I'm about
like
to
a turbo
say.
laxative or something?
Yeah.
I'd really rather not do anything that leaves a massive trail saying, oh yeah, this guy who fell ill from, something. Oh yeah, these guys were buying loads of this stuff.
I'm assuming like the thing
Try and talk to them first.
Okay, my other option, and convince them of what?
Well, convince them that they need to not...
Ooh, I have a good idea.
Oh, go on.
Go on.
I pretend I'm a representative from like the International Wrestling Union, the Interstellar Wrestling Union, and how they want one of their out of towners to take his place on the thing. But of course, in reward, we will of course help raise his profile by sending him to another planet. Get a
Are
fake
you gonna send him to Grog or something?
get a fake contract ready, to have a wear a suit, basically act like I'm helping him. I'm helping him. Get ready for this. Like,
That sounds like a damn good idea.
and of course, it's all false.
But it gets him off planet long enough for Jar to step in to fill the breach. Yeah, that'll do nicely.
It's like he drops out. We say, "Oh, we have a candidate come in. In exchange for you doing this for us, we will help you with this."